Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here's our first face. She's 33. I would have guessed she's more 43, but okay. Oh yeah, she's a very long chin that's also pointy, and she has a very narrow face, very long and narrow. Her total facial width height ratio looks like 1.5 times taller than wide, so far from ideal. Yeah, very long chin. Signs of aging. So yeah, she's generally around a 4.5 on my scale. A little bit below average. Male 27, I would have guessed he's 17. Honestly, people on Reddit do not look like their age. That's something I've noticed. But yeah, so he has a very narrow palate. He only has what, a 6-tooth smile. You want a 10-tooth smile, ideally. His chin shape is not square. It's rounded, which is not ideal. He has too much facial fat, nose is too broad, too much upper eyelid exposure, eyes are a bit wide set, eyebrows aren't positively tilted. It's just the typical amount of flaws you'll see for an average face, essentially. I'd rate him around a 5 in this photo. Okay, 18F, where do I stand? She looks solid here. Less so here. It's mostly the forehead is extremely large. Her, facial thirds are certainly off. We can just kind of check this real quick. Yeah, her forehead's larger than her middle third, larger than her lower third. She has a dominant forehead. Definitely wear bangs. Skin looks better. She looks better as a whole here. Hair doesn't look good here. Doesn't look great there. Then looks better here. It's a makeup difference. Of course, I rate women with makeup because all women wear makeup. So my chart had to be essentially formulated with makeup. Even when girls say, I'm not wearing makeup, they're wearing some sort of makeup. I'm sorry, that's how it is. That's fine. The scale is a bit different in that regard. But based on everything I'm seeing, she's like slightly cute, slightly above average in certain photos. So I'd say 5.5-ish, top 33%. I'm interested to see what others say. I'd say 4 to 5. I'd say 6 to 7. That's the issue with True Rate Me. It's not very standardized. Some people will say you're a 4. Some people will say you're a 7. Realistically, she falls somewhere in between. 22M Rate Me. Doesn't look bad. He has a very small jaw. Oh, yeah. He has a very small jaw. Yeah. Dude, it's crazy. When I saw his front, I knew exactly how his side would look. I just knew it would be like the short face syndrome classic. We can show the surgery he needs to fix this. He needs double jaw surgery. There needs to be some forward and some clockwise movement. So we'll kind of do the basic here. I mean, I could, I'm just dragging stuff around. I can fix that up a little bit, make it look more real. Yeah, you can kind of just see what I'm getting at. This is really large advancement, but in theory you can see exactly how this would affect his face. We also can look at his convexity. 177, that's fine, it's good. See this, 171, that's fine. Look at it previously. Yeah, 163, that's too low. 159, that's too low. Yeah, just clear massive recession. So yeah, that alone is making you sub 5 if you have that. Yeah. Really large recession in short face syndrome. It's funny, people think they can kind of hide this by like tilting their head up like this so the mandible is straight. It's like, dude, if we look at your facial convexity, it's still going to be off no matter how you tilt your head. Yeah. So yeah, all in all, looking at that side and front, he's like a 4.5. Just a very small jaw. Just short face syndrome. Wish him luck, but it's going to be Bimax is never fun to do, but if you really want to improve your looks, you definitely would want to do Bimax. And if any of you guys do need help analyzing your face or getting custom help, I have a few links down below in the description. You can check it out if you want. If you want custom advice with me or rating, you can do so. By the way, guys, like with rating pictures, we don't really want picture quality like this. We definitely don't want picture quality like this, actually. You want to take photos, maybe in a mirror. It's not bad. With a DSLR camera on a tripod, with your phone set up with a timer, you take 6 steps back. We don't really want, squinting in a selfie camera. It's not really great. 24F. Very inconsistent looking. And I feel like she'd probably be below average without makeup, actually. We can only, I'm gonna rate based on what I have. Here she doesn't look bad. Very slightly over a 5, I would say, like 5.25. Then here it's, more like 5 flat, I would say. Yeah, you can see there's heavy contouring going on in the nose with the makeup. She's just, it's very hard to rate women because of the makeup. Unfortunately, that's just how it goes. Most women do wear cosmetics, and that's how it goes. But based on what I'm seeing, like, she's very slightly above a 5. This guy looks good. Good eye region, a little bit of wrinkling, but still good eye region. Solid jaw, nice angularity, good lips. Generally good health indicators. Nose is the largest issue. Too bulbous, too wide. Jaw could be wider, could have a longer ramus, but oh well. Still good looking. On my scale, 6.5, 6.75 range. Like, definitely top 5% face. 21M. Again, this is another case of, a lot of people, whether it's nutrition, whether it's genetics, a lot of people have very small jaws. They just have a very small jaw. And this gentleman is no exception. And I'll show you exactly what I mean. And you can just see, for example, he just didn't really have a jaw previously, like in comparison. Is there anything I can do to be more attractive? Yeah, definitely a few things, for sure. First thing that calls out to me is just a rhinoplasty to fix the nose, growing out your hair. Jaw is not very strong. See, he has a very small skull. I can just visually see his skull is quite small. And his bones are just kind of on the smaller end generally. But yeah, rhinoplasty first and foremost. He's wearing glasses. He has a vitamin A deficiency, so eat some liver for sure. Carrots don't have vitamin A, no plants have vitamin A. Don't fall for that. Eat actual bioavailable vitamin A. Eat liver. He has nice cheekbones, pretty high set. Yeah, shave the facial hair. Start getting some actual vitamin A. Fix your nose. Yeah, main tips. 25F. The piercings are, I actually do have a nose piercing, but these specific piercings are, I think most would agree, like, very unaesthetic. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces of metal all in this area. It looks like you got this removed. You don't have eyebrows. Yeah, looks like she dyed or shaved her eyebrows. She has close set eyes, like a lot of facial fat. This is one of those, like they really did this to themselves. Like, everything that's like actually really bad, they did it themselves. They made themselves fat. They gave themselves all those piercings, and they removed one that looks even worse. They shaved their eyebrows. They have a shaggy haircut. What can you really even say? This is just descending yourself for no reason. And yeah, after all this garbage, I'd rate them like a 3.5. Like, just looks bad. Sorry. Shouldn't have done that to yourself. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you want me to analyze your face, give you an objective rating on my scale, which I built with objective scores, or you want me to give you custom tips to improve, or even a full facial analysis, any of those 3 options, they're 10, $50, and $300 respectively. The full facial analysis is, like my full videos on celebrities, where you get everything, custom advice, morphed images of what the surgeries and softmaxing will look like, etc. Yeah, if you basically want to know how attractive you are and how to improve, you can click the link down below and get any of my services. That's private, anonymous. I will personally do it for you, give you all the advice you need, tell you no BS. I really tell people how attractive they are according to my scale. No BS here. And that leads me, if you want all my systems to improve your looks, which I've helped a lot of people with, including myself compared to what I used to look like, you can check out my school community, which is $19. And you get all this coursework, diet angularity, all this stuff. Everything you need to know that actually works. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time.